Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is D and I represent New Touch Auto. What I got for you in this video is a question that I get asked all the time. How do you remove a spray wrap from a vehicle? You want to learn and know how to do so? Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Now what I'll do is remove this wrap that we have on this Mercedes, and this here is pretty much a Pro-Line spray wrap from DYC. Now the only way that this will work the way it should is if the product was applied correctly and enough layers for durability was applied correctly. Because if not, you're gonna have trouble removing your wrap. So you want to start out by doing the process the correct way in the beginning. Follow all the instructions and use all the material that's needed. Now, this wrap been on here for a while, so we're gonna go ahead and remove it. We're gonna go ahead and start. There won't be that much talking in this video, but I'll be showing you and letting you know what product works best. The only thing that I pretty much use is a dry microfiber towel. The hard to reach areas I'll be using the dip dissolver. Now I'll leave the information in the description below. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is pretty much the fun part for me because there's no prep needed. Just the right materials to do so. Let's go. So first thing first, what we're gonna do is start the peel. In order to start the peel, you need to attack an area that's pretty much on the borderline. If you attack any area on the borderline, that's where your peel starts. We'll take a dry microfiber towel and we'll go ahead and just peel in the opposite direction. The microfiber towel won't damage the paint underneath, so no need to even worry about that issue. So the peel is created here. Now that we've lifted up the peel on the edge, now we can start our peel. Once you begin your peel, you're all set for that panel to be removed. Everything else will come off like so. And we're gonna go ahead and finish off this hood. Now, your product will not peel as easy as it does right now if you don't have the proper layers. Now here, as you see, we're peeling it off pretty easy. So therefore, the instructions was followed and everything turned out the way it should. Now, this here's the army green finish. On the back side, you see the gray, that's the base coat. So the base coat used was avalanche gray, and on top was the army green. So I wanted to stop the video and show this for those out there who has bad paint, or if your paint clear coat or whatever has defects like this right here. Now the wrap will potentially have problems lifting off those areas. It will lift, but it tends to hug it kind of tighter than it will with a flatter surface or a smoother surface like that right there. So when it's rough like this right here, the clear coat is cracking. So there are pockets that are gonna pretty much tighten down a little tighter. So therefore you may have to do a little bit more struggle to get it off. Not much if you got enough layers, but it's gonna take a little bit more to peel those areas off. Now for areas like this right here, where we have it in the inside, what I'll do is use a toothpick, or I will use a spudger tool. Now this tool here pretty much is thin. It'll get inside the areas and I can peel it away or however I want to do it. Has a toothpick end on this side that's kind of thin, so either or will work. We're gonna go in close and show you how to do so. Now for this right here, pretty much do the same, peel what we can, and then we'll take off everything that's needed. For this area, we only have the 4 inside of that to remove. You take your toothpick, go inside, start your peel. Once you get in the middle, take that toothpick and just twist the wrap and it'll come out. You find a corner because the wrap can only go so far when you spray wrap. So once you find a corner, such as this corner here, just peel it and push it back with the toothpick. Just push it back. The toothpick won't damage the car. Not enough to where it's gonna break the clear coat. You'll see like light scratches, but they'll wipe out or buff out easily. So it doesn't damage the car. So the next process will be to get the hard to reach areas. Areas like that right there. Things that's hard to get. You can't really peel it because you don't have either the area to get to it, enough room, or you just don't have enough product built up. So we're gonna go ahead and focus on those areas. We got them here, inside there, right underneath some creases, you'll find it. And you go to the inside of the door, you'll also find it in areas like this right here at the bottom. Those areas are like that because you're not directly spraying that. That's like overspray. So with that overspray, like I said, we're gonna find a way to get to it. And I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna use. We're gonna use this dip dissolver. Try not to inhale this stuff. Stay back or, protect yourself. If you're in a windy area, protect yourself because this stuff is very strong. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this areas like this right here. You got the dip inside there. So we'll go ahead and open what we can. Spray those areas. Any area you see that may have that dip just sitting and hard to get. So, like I said, it's just gonna reliquify everything down, and then it's gonna make it easier to come off. Mainly the creases and edges are the areas. So now we're done with our first coat, right? We're gonna follow the directions. We're gonna wait 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm gonna respray it and apply another full wet coat. Then I'm gonna wait another 1 to 3 minutes. Now, after my second coat, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my sprayer, take it outside after those 3 minutes. Then I'm gonna spray and everything should be liquefied. Just saturate it with the water. Then you'll get closer to hit it with the pressure. Don't get too close because you don't want to erupt any paint that's on there now, but you want to saturate it and get it saturated so everything can come off easily. And that's what I mean by saturate. Just let the water kind of mix with the chemicals and you can go from there. Now, once you have it saturated, let it sit for a second. Go to the other side. By the time you do the other side, you make your way back around. You can go ahead and begin your pressure wash it. Now we're gonna go in closer and I'll show you what it does once you reliquify the product. Okay, so I brought the vehicle inside. The heat is kind of hot, so therefore there are areas that I have to remove the dip from. When you spray rubber areas, I'm talking like rubber seals or anything to that nature, the dip will stick a little different. It's gonna be hard to come off. So in this case right here, this is on a rubber seal right here. That's a rubber seal. So therefore, it's gonna take a little bit more work to get that off. So what I'll use is the dip fix kit from dipyourcar.com. Now, if you don't have this, you can substitute this with xylene. That'll work also. You can purchase xylene from any local Home Depot or Lowe's or anything to that nature, or your local automotive stores. Now that there should work, and you will come out with the turnout to where you'll be able to get it off. It's gonna take a little bit more scrubbing, but it'll get it off. So take your time, work through it, use the correct products, and everything will be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, get both sides, then I'll take it out and then get it washed with soap and water. so everything can be back to its natural state. So that concludes the end of the video. Now, if you got anything you'd like to add to this process or any questions you'd like to ask, feel free to do so in the comment section. Now, the process took maybe an hour and a half. The only way it's gonna be like that is if it's installed properly. If it's not, you're gonna have problems. I can tell you that right now. So follow instructions if you're gonna be the installer. And if you're removing someone else's wrap, just keep in mind and probably wanna ask questions. What products they use, how much products they use. Or once you begin to peel, you'll realize what's needed and what wasn't needed. So therefore, it's gonna have to be your own judgment in that case. You can go back to your paint at any time, no damages. If you install it right, no damages. So therefore, we got everything set. We're gonna go ahead and end this video. And I thank y'all, my subscribers. Thank you, I appreciate you. For those who haven't, feel free to do so. Hit that subscribe button down below. Catch y'all on the next video.